College life, it's exciting, it's messy, and honestly, this is the best part in your entire life. But here's the truth, most of us enter college thinking it's all about scoring marks, passing exams, and maybe doing some kind of fun activities. But once you are in, you realize that this is not that much simple like you are thinking. Assignments, deadline, projects, friends, finances, health, exams, events. It's like juggling 20 balls at a one time. And guess what? Nobody actually teaches you how to handle all of this. That's why in this video, I'm going to break you down the 5 real skills that everyone has to have to master their entire college life. These are not optional, not just good to have. These are all the survival skills in your college. If you master these 5 things, you will enjoy your college way more. You will stand out from others, and these are all the essential skill as I said earlier. So without getting into today, let's dive right in. Let's start with the one thing that 90% of college students struggle with: time management. Here's the reality. In school, your timetable is fixed. You are having classes, homework, tuition, and again repeat. But in college, the freedom is huge. You can bunk classes, you can stay up all night, you can spend hours with friends, and that freedom, it's both a blessing and a curse. Most students waste their first year not realizing how valuable the time is. They think, I have 4 years, I will figure it out later. But trust me, later never comes. Suddenly it's the final year, placements are here. You are like, bro, where did my time go? Like that. So how do you manage the time in college? Let me share you a few hacks to do that. Prioritization over perfection. You don't need to do everything perfectly. Sometimes finishing on time is more important than making it perfect. Break your day into blocks. Instead of doing a one gained to-do list, divide your day into blocks like a study block, a chill block, assignment block, movie block. Like that, you can divide your entire day into blocks. When the block ends, move on. Use deadline to your advantage. If you have a project due in 10 days, don't touch it on the 9th day. Break it down into 20 to 30 minutes chunks daily. By the deadline, you will be stress-free and you have almost completed the entire project. Avoid the trap of just 5 more minutes. Social media is the biggest time killer. If you want to scroll, do it guilt-free. Do like a 5 or 10 minutes. Use Pomodoro application or some kind of stuff like that. But set a timer. You will thank yourself later for doing this. So here's the thing, you don't want to become a robot by working 24/7 a day. It's about balance. The goal is to enjoy your college life but not at the cost of your future. If you want to control your time, you control your life. So the second skill is communication. Look, you can be the smartest person in your class, but without communication there is nothing. You should be expressing your talent in the stage. But if you can't explain your ideas or if you freeze during a presentation, people don't notice you. People don't notice, people don't even care about your talent. On the other hand, even an average student who can speak clearly, who can express what he is trying to say, people who can express the ideas confidently, who can connect with people, they will instantly stand out. Communication is not about speaking English fluently or having a good accent. It's about clarity. Can you explain a tough concept in simple words? Can you confidently introduce yourself to your teachers or to your seniors or someone? Can you work in a team without any misunderstandings between your teammates? And that's communication. And here's the best part. It's a skill. You can practice it. Start small. Answer one question in every class. Record yourself explaining some random topic in 2 minutes. It's feel cringe at first, but you will improve fast. When you talk to friends, notice if you are actually listening or just waiting to reply. True communication is 50% listening. In college, good communication can get you leadership positions, respect from peers, and opportunities you should not miss in your entire life. And when you step out into the real world, trust me, communication is a skill that separates those who can survive and those who can thrive. Alright, skill number 3, problem solving. College is basically a training ground for life, and a life is full of problems. Missed deadlines, lost notes, group members who never work, a professor who suddenly changes their syllabus. Sound familiar, right? And now most of the students panic, complain, or even give up when problems come up. But the cool ones, they will face the problem, they will adopt the skill of problem solving. Problem solving is the mindset of saying, okay, this is tough, but what's the next step I can take to actually solve this problem? So here is an example. Let's say you are working on a project in a group and some member suddenly disappeared without doing their work. Instead of wasting time getting angry on that person, a problem solver thinks like, alright, what's the minimum work we can do to cover their part? Or can we redistribute the work quickly so that we can actually complete the project within the deadline? Another example, let's say you don't understand a subject. Instead of saying, okay, this subject sucks, a problem solver looks for YouTube tutorials, online notes, or asks seniors to actually seek the help. This skill makes you dependable. People will come to you because you don't bring trauma, you bring the solutions. And trust me, in the workplace, these problem solvers are golden. They don't just complain, they fix the things. Be that person to solve the problem. This one is my favorite part, learning how to learn. Here's the thing, in school we are taught to memorize for exams, but in real life, in the real world, knowledge becomes outdated so fast. The programming language which is fancy today might be irrelevant in the next 5 years. The business model that we are learning today might be irrelevant in the next 5 years. So what's the real super skill? It's being able to teach yourself anything quickly. Let me break it down. Self-learning from multiple sources. If you don't understand from your professors, go to YouTube, go to Coursera, read blogs, or try any other online courses. Active learning. Don't just read or watch. Take notes, practice, explain it to someone else so that you can grab the topic that you are learning too quickly. Learn to filter information. The internet has everything, but you need to know what's the useful ones, what's the noise. You should be differentiate both the things so that you can be grabbing the essential skills itself. Here's a story. One of my friend has zero coding knowledges in background in the first year. Instead of giving up, he started small. Free code camp, Geeks for Geeks, Hacker Rank and all. He went and learned from YouTube tutorials, practicing daily. By the third year, he was building apps and landing internships. That's the power of learning, of how to learn. So whether it is coding, designing, painting, or even finance, or even cooking, if you master the meta skill of learning how to learn, you can adapt to anything in your life, and that keeps you future-proof. Finally, skill number 5, financial and self-management. This one is so underrated, but honestly, it can make your college life the best one. Let's start with the money. Most students either blow their entire pocket money in the first week or they will live broke in the next entire month. That's not cool. You need a basic financial skills like track your expenses, use an app, or even just note it down in a note. Budget your month, decide how much goes into food, travel, fun and savings. Learn basics of investing, even small. You can invest in Grow, Zerodha or any other investing applications. A little awareness of money now will save you a huge regrets later. Now, self-management isn't about money, it's about your health, your energy, your habits, everything. Sleep, don't brag about pulling all-nighters. Lack of sleep kills your focus. Eat right, don't just live on Maggie and chips and all. Eat your healthy foods like food with nutrients, proteins, everything. A mixed combo is required in the diet. Move your body. Even simple walking, sports or gym helps keep your mind sharp and your body fitness. So here's the truth. If your finances are very broke, if you are always tired, no matter how smart you are, you will perform very poor in every time. But when you manage yourself well, you become unstoppable. So these are the 5 real skills that every student must have to ace their college life and beyond. These are not just not a random tips. These are the actual survival skills that everyone must have in their college life and as well as beyond them. Master them and trust me, you won't just get through the college, you will actually enjoy it and you will stand out, you will be standing 10 steps ahead of everyone. Now, if you found this video helpful, just do me a favor, click the like button and subscribe this channel and share this video with your friends. Press that bell icon for more useful and practical content like this. Thanks for watching and I will be seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay smart, stay sharp and make the most of your college life.